What are you doing here? Who are you?
Conrad Henderson. The maid let me in.
Phyllis? Where's she now?
I believe she said she had to step out. Errands to run. This is for you. Air delivery from Rosanna Cabot. That won't be necessary. Ms. Cabot did, however, insist I wait for a reply.
A reply?
Yes, sir.
Well, whatever she wants, she can have whatever she needs. She wants me to agree to a divorce.
You could just sign where it's indicated. I'll be out of your way. I don't mean to rush you, Mr. Ryan, but if I'm going to get these papers back to Santo Domingo by nightfall...
a day, and she somehow found a judge and filed this and sent it here?
What's going on?
I'm sorry. Who are you?
World Express. We're a private courier, specializing in intercontinental deliveries.
Mr. Intercontinental here seems to think that my wife...
Sorry, can you give us a minute, please? Thank you. What happened? When I didn't hear from you, I thought I needed to come and check. Where's Rosanna?
Rosanna left me.
What?
I came home last night and I told her everything that you had remembered. That she drugged you and that you were the one that placed all the reminders of Cabot, and she admitted the whole thing.
Did she say why?
Look, I know she's never going to get over Cabot, but she said that being here, living here, she was reminded, everywhere she turned, everywhere she looked, she was reminded that Cabot was gone, and she blamed me. She blamed my family. And the fact that I was happy and wanted her to be happy somehow made the whole thing worse. And so she concocted this plan to make it look like Will had gone crazy.
Why?
Because if Will was crazy, then they'd have to put him back in the mental institution, and then I would be in as much pain as she was. And then when Will saw you, she had to change her plan. She had to direct some of the blame to Barbara.
But that's insane.
I know. That's insane. That's what I told her. This is insane. She said she didn't love me anymore. And she left. And the next thing I know, I get these papers, and she says she wants a divorce. You know, I knew it. I knew moving back here was a mistake.
No,
I could see.
Yourself. You cannot blame yourself.
I don't blame myself. All right? I blame my father. My father killed Cabot. But she's not going to talk to me, and she's not going to get these papers, because I, Emily, am not signing those papers.
So what do you want to tell our friend out there?
The courier? Tell him I'm not signing. Rosanna wants to talk to me. She knows where to find me.
You think she's going to call you?
If she wants a divorce, yeah, she'll call me.
What if she doesn't?
Well, then at least we're still married.
Well, then what?
I'll find her.
What if you don't find her?
I'm not letting her go, Em.
Yeah, I know. I hear you. I'm just thinking about Craig.
You are? You're thinking about Craig?
Yeah. I remember one day, it was a year ago or 9 months, I heard that Rosanna had sent Craig a set of papers just like these. And he was talking tough. He was going to stand for it. He was going to fight her, blah, blah, blah. And the next time I saw him, he was sitting in the Lakeview bar. He said he loved her. He said that he knew her well enough to know that once Rosanna made up her mind, that was it, so he signed.
I'm not Craig.
No, you're not. You'd spend every penny. You'd devote every minute looking for her, trying to convince her. And then you'd sign.
I'll sign those papers. My marriage is over.
Legally, it's not going to change how you feel. You know what? Maybe I'm not the best person to talk about this because I have to admit I'm not too happy with Rosanna right now for my own reasons.
You have every right to be angry with Rosanna. She completely used you, Emily.
She used you too, Paul. Okay, you know what? Let's just go over what we know. Okay, given what happened to Craig, I think it's safe to say that Rosanna's been known to make sudden moves like this. Let's not forget what happened with Jordan. She married him out of absolutely nowhere.
My father did that.
Well, still, I think we can agree that she's been known to use a divorce decree as a lethal weapon.
Yeah, so what?
So, she admitted to committing a crime. Several crimes. Drugging me, attempting to frame your brother and then your mother. All I'm suggesting is that maybe she's not the woman you thought she was.
Emily, she lost her son.
I know, and maybe that changed her in more ways than anyone ever imagined. Look, if she was willing to go after me like that, go after your brother, maybe you're better off. And you know what? If I'm wrong, signing these papers won't change a thing. Because she'd reconsider.
You know, I just remembered that there was this conversation that we had, Rosanna and I, before, well, it was right after my mother was arrested, and she said that she wanted to have a family with me. Rosanna told me that she wanted to start a family with me, that she wanted to adopt. Don't you think that's a little strange? She'd have a conversation like that with me, and then she would take off.
Henderson needs an answer. He needs to take the papers to the airport or call his company and tell them that there's been a change of plans.
I'm sorry, sir. I have to follow my orders.
Thank you for your patience.
Not at all.
I'm so sorry. Look, I know it's not a lot of comfort, but you will survive this.
Look, Emily, I think I need to call it a day.
Okay. You have my number?
Yeah, of course I have your number. Thank you so much. You've been a great friend.
Call me if you need anything.
Yeah, I will. Well, I hope you're happy. You got everything you wanted.